Second part of the video, we're doing our drive test for 2381X MIFI 2. So we're geared again 3-to-1 on torque motors, 4 motors per side. So we're going to turn on our Cortex and we're going to turn on our controller. And these are on foam tiles that are relatively similar. We'll wait for our green lights. Come on, green lights. Okay. And there we go. And then again, I'm driving using split arcade, just straight up arcade on my left hand because that's how I drive. I don't know, it's easier. I find it easier. As you can tell, our batteries are quite low. That's okay. It works, it drives. So I just had to reverse. Normally I would do black to black on the drive motors. This time I did red to black from the motor controllers. And then I had to switch one of these motors down here at the bottom because these two are side by side. So I had to flip this one over on both sides. I forgot about that completely at first and the drive wasn't working. I was freaking out. You just have to flip these motors around so it's red to black instead of black to black. So really it's going red to black and then black to black except for this one. And I'm not going to flip that in code just because there's going to be someone later on who can code much better than I can, who's going to be doing that. We're probably going to be running our drive directly off the Cortex, and then maybe flywheel and lift off of a power expander. Right now our drive is actually, you know, 4 motor controllers, and these are all Y-cabled from the 2-pin end into our motors, which is not ideal, but it works. Our Cortex is mounted here. That is definitely going to change. It's probably going to be mounted somewhere in there where there's enough space. But our biggest issue and concern so far is the signal coming from the VexNet, because there's been times when the robot's been turned around and we actually completely lose signal. So we tried taping the Cortex and controller up to there, but the cables wasn't long enough. We'll figure it out eventually. So yeah, this should be coming out before the flywheel update because motor controller ripped and stuff. I have to find one. I have to rip those ones off, and I was doing this for so whatever. It might come out after because this video might be a little bit longer and my upload speeds are quite mediocre. But yeah, that's our drive. So far, I've noticed no clearance issues. It works. It's very controllable actually. So yeah, I like it a lot. I'm not sure about pushing power. Here's a quick test. There's our Cortex. There's my foot. Push, push, push. Probably broke the Cortex to some extent. We're gonna push this way, right into my foot, and yeah, no visible stalling from like the 2 seconds it was pushing my foot at a 45-degree angle like that. So yeah, we'll see how this does on an actual competition field under the bright lights, but that's that so far. The lift also works, but again, I haven't been bothered with the lift because I've been waiting, I've been busy with other exams. So the lift is gonna come soon. Drive works. Flywheel, we'll see in like a few minutes, I guess. And the lift, and then also we have to do our intake feeder type thing, which I honestly don't know how to figure out. But we'll get there. There is this gross whining. Can someone please tell me how to fix it? It's really annoying. Yeah, other than that, this is broken on our joystick. Gross. I only have 4 motor controllers because I'm broke. I spent too much on Teflon washers, I guess. So yeah, that's it. 2381X, August 16th, Thursday. Bye-bye.